The brand new Ghost in the Shell is out on Amazon Prime, and people are loving it, even though they notice that there is a genuine difference, not just between the art style, but even in the tone of the series. And today on Geek Devotion, we're going to talk about why that's actually a really good thing, and it doesn't negate the goodness of the other ones also. Hello, Devoted Geeks. Welcome to Geek Devotion, the show from Devoted Geeks who are devoted to let you know you're loved. I'm Dallas. I'm so glad you've hit the play button. If you're new to our show, we take geek, pop culture items like movies, video games, comic books, and we use them to let people know that they're loved. So if you don't watch past the moment, know this, we love you, we care about you. There is a plan and purpose for your life. Do not give up. As you guys see, I'm not in the studio today. We got a lot happening here in the life of Geek Devotions, and so we're filming when we can. But I just watched Ghost in the Shell, the brand new one that just hit Amazon Prime, and it's a really fascinating rendition of the property Ghost in the Shell. And everyone's talking about how it looks different. Like artistically, it looks like it's more like a manga. It almost looks like, I heard one creator say that it's almost like they found an unfinished piece of Ghost in the Shell property from the early 80s and 90s, and they just continued it as is. It's beautiful, it's fascinating, but also tonally very different from the Ghost in the Shell movie that many people have grown to love. It seems that there's a lot more humor to it, there's a lot more vibrance to it, whereas you had the very noir cyberpunk aspect of the original Ghost in the Shell. But the thing is, this isn't a bad thing. When you look at the history of this particular new series, the creators of it went back to the original source material and they kind of dug into it. And what it was is that, in honoring every aspect of the other versions that you have out there, would be it standalone complex, the original Ghost in the Shell movie, they're focusing on one aspect of the storytelling that takes place in the original manga. The creators of this new Ghost in the Shell, though, they wanted to bring a few more things to light that's inside the original manga. So they brought forth a little bit more of the humor and some of the other storytelling aspects to this particular series. The reason why this is actually a really good thing is because it brings to light more of the dynamics of the show itself. When you look at properties, when you look at whether it's a series or a movie or a particular character, sometimes we can get tunnel vision and we almost characterize the individual and we forget the dynamics of everything that made those characters and properties special in the first place. We do this often with not just properties, but people themselves. I think far too often we look at people and we get this character in our mind of who they are, and sometimes those characters are very one-dimensional. They're just very flat. We forget that that's a whole person. There are different aspects of a person's personality that makes them the entirety of who they are. And so it almost becomes this unfair assumption that they are all just one particular thing. At the same time, we can create that same dynamic with ourselves. Oftentimes when I'm talking with people who are dealing with some anxiety, depression, and stress and stuff like that, and I'm talking to them as a friend, as a minister, not as a professional counselor. Let's make sure that's clear. I'm not offering professional counseling. But one of the things I noticed is they are hyper-focusing on one aspect of who they are as an individual. And when they focus on that one thing, they tend to just tear themselves down, not recognizing the plethora of other great traits and their aspects that are there. At the same time, you have some people who I think you would maybe classify them as narcissistic, where all they do is focus on the quote-unquote good things, but they forget about the little failures that need to be worked on, the little imperfections that need to be handled. We are dynamic individuals. There's things to us that are that's just vast, and they have to be looked at as a whole. There's this proverb that I really like that I think brings to light the idea, the depth of this conversation. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 5. The purpose in a man's heart is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. The proverb writer understood that what's happening on the inside of us is a lot. There's a lot of depth to every single person. And it takes a person of understanding to be able to draw out the truth of what's taking place, to dig down and pull these things out. So when we look at other people in our lives, it's very quick for us to go, man, that's just who they are. They're just this, they're just that, they're just an annoying individual, or they're just an angry, hateful person, or they're a happy-go-lucky person all the time. But it takes somebody being patient, having relationship, to be involved with a person's life to go, there's more here. That person who's annoying, you don't understand the struggles they're dealing with. That person who's angry all the time, you don't understand the hurt that's underlining it. That person's always happy, you may not see the things underneath that they're covering. It takes us being patient with people and drawing it out. When the creators of the new Ghost in the Shell created the series, they spent a lot of time reading the original source material, reading the manga to draw out the depth of the different storytelling and visualizations of things for this new series. My encouragement for you guys is this: don't be quick to judge people just by a few moments or a few chapters of their lives. Take a moment to know folks and look at the bigger picture. Now, I'm not excusing horrendous behavior. That's not what we're saying. There are consequences to bad behavior, but what I am saying is this: take a moment to see what's going on, so we can help people get better. We can bring healing. The people who have ostracized themselves, help them find healing so that they're not ostracizing themselves anymore. The people who are hurting, help them find the healing so that they're whole and that they are able to walk in peace. The people who are hiding things on the inside, get to know them, find out what's underneath, so they can truly be the happy that they are masking to be. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I know it's a little bit different, and I apologize for kind of the quality and the sound of stuff, but it's just one of those seasons for us here at Geek Devotions where we are running wild, doing all kinds of great stuff, and it's all good, it's all healthy, but sometimes we just gotta make some adjustments. And so I appreciate you guys being part and supporting us. Thanks to you guys, we're able to do this stuff on a regular basis through your encouragement, your prayers, and through just interacting with us. You guys help fuel what Celeste and I do, and we are so thankful for the opportunity to minister to you in this fashion. I do want to invite you guys, if you'd like to help support us on a financial side of things, you guys go to our website, geekdevotions.com, click our support page. You can give a one-time gift through PayPal, or you guys can check our Amazon wish list, or you guys can become a devoted Patreon geek for as little as $1 a month and help us to do all this stuff. Literally, the microphone that we're using right here was paid for by our patrons several years ago. And I am so thankful because of them, literally because of our patrons, I can do this episode out here and have decent audio. So thank you guys so much. We do also remind you guys that Celeste and I, speaking of this camera and microphone, this is actually our con setup. This is what we use when we go to conventions, which we're going to be at in August. We're going to be at GeekCon here in Shreveport, Louisiana in August. And if you are in the area, we'd love to have you guys come by our booth, shake our hands, let us love on you for a few minutes, talk about your cosplay. We want to encourage you guys, do us a favor, be the best part of any con, which is the people. Walk the floor, go upstairs, because there's an upstairs, go downstairs, talk to the guests, talk to all the people who are there, celebrate people's cosplays. Be loving, be kind, be encouraging. Finally, guys, I want to invite you to be part of all of our stuff. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Threads. We have a Discord channel. We have the Facebook group, Devoted Geek Life. We'd love for you to be part of. Let us do life with you, encourage you. If we can pray with you, let us know those avenues. Till next time, guys, stay devoted, peace and love.